and welcome to the Roy Rogers Riders Club.
Thrill again to the thundering hooves and cattle stampedes, barroom brawls, and shootouts of classic Western features and TV shows. Annie Oakley, Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, John Wayne, and all their cowboy pals and sidekicks roam the West once more. Heroes never die on Comedy MX channels. They just ride off into the sunset.
Jim Bowie, he was a bold adventuring man. Jim Bowie, battled for right with a powerful hand. His blade was tempered and so was he. Indestructible steel was he. Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventuring man.
Jim Bowie. Already the name was beginning to be legendary along the trace, that lonely, dangerous wilderness road leading from the Ohio to Natchez on the Mississippi. Wherever it was uttered, the name of Bowie brought strength to the weak, honor to the brave, and struck terror to the hearts of the cruel and crafty. Yes, Jim Bowie was a giant among men, but even giants get hungry, and Jim Bowie was no exception.
Well, now, look at this.
You big ape!
Well, I'm sorry, miss. I had no idea, miss.
What do you think you're doing anyway?
Well, you dress like a man, you're going to get treated like one.
What difference does that make? You can't go around attacking people.
Well, you behave like a thief. You got to take your chances like a thief.
Thief?
Sure, that's my bird you're taking.
It most certainly is not. I shot it.
You shot it.
I did.
Well, I did hear 2 shots.
Well, that was the bird I aimed at.
Maybe, but it was my shot brought him down.
Don't you touch that bird, mister. I'll shoot you for poaching. This is my land.
Your land? Well, who are you, the governor's lady?
I don't think that's any of your business who I am.
Well, when I meet a pretty woman like you, I at least like to know her name.
Get off my land right now. Go on.
Yes, ma'am, but not without my duck.
Stay away from here.
Must see Miss Regina.
She ain't here. Now get out.
I don't believe you. Let me...
No, you don't.
Now, wait a minute. This is a question of life and death. The doctor. I must see the doctor.
Go.
Dan, what are you doing to that man? Oh, it's you, Mr. Gottschalk.
Says he wants a doctor.
My wife is sick.
She came to the door of the cabin this afternoon.
You went to my cabin?
Yes, I did. I went to tell you to move. Well, I'm very sorry, naturally, but I still want you off my land.
But the land is not used except for hunting. I thought it was all wilderness, free to all.
Well, why didn't you go look it up in the land office before you went ahead and built your cabin?
Miss, this is a new country for me. I didn't know anything about land offices. Honestly, I didn't understand.
Well, you understand now. You'll have to move at least half a mile up the river.
All right. I'll move it. Just give me a few more days. Miss, you are a woman. My wife is going to have a baby. After all these years of marriage, Baby, she's very frightened and very sick. Let me talk to the doctor.
No.
Look, all I want to ask, well, the baby, if my wife, don't even let me talk to him.
No, I will not. And if you're not off my property by tomorrow noon, then I'll have you put off.
I do not like fighting. But if you try to put me out of my home when my wife is sick, I'll fight you.
All right, then. I'll burn you out. Now, go on and get out of here.
You really aim to burn him out, Miss Regina?
Well, that's what you've been advising me to do, isn't it?
It's the only way to treat squatters, ma'am.
All right. I want him off my land by tomorrow. Take care of it.
Drop the gun. I have another shot. Drop the gun. Who are you?
Why didn't you ask that before you shot?
It was just a warning. I thought it was someone else.
Yeah, I thought it was someone else, too. I thought you were a girl dressed in buckskin.
Miss Regina, do you know her?
Slightly. She stole a bird of mine, and I aim to get it right now.
Wait! Don't go in there!
Johann?
It's me, Catherine. You feeling better? It's my wife. Very sick.
I'm sorry, sir. I made a mistake. I was sure you had something to do with that girl in buckskin.
I thought you were the man whom she sent to put me off the land.
No. No, my name's Jim Bowie. I'm from Opelousas.
Please. I'm Johann Gottschalk from Austria.
Why'd she want to put you off the land?
It's her land. I didn't know when I came here. It's all a part of the great Bienbeau plantation. Tiny corner.
Bienbeau, huh? She wants to put you off. That why you took a shot at me?
Yeah. I'll move all right, but not at once. You've seen my wife. I can't move her in her condition.
Why don't you have a talk with the girl?
I did. She wouldn't listen. She's a selfish woman.
She sure is. How about her father?
He is dead. It's she who decides now. Regina.
Regina Bienbeau. Yeah, I heard that name.
Johann?
Excuse me. I'm here, darling.
If only there were a doctor. For the baby's sake.
Oh, and for you. Don't worry. I don't think it will be long now. Rest, Jim. She's afraid. She's not the only one.
Well, you know, baby's been getting born a long time.
It's our firstborn. Even if I would know what to do. She's ill. She needs a doctor.
Well, let's get one.
The nearest is at St. James Parish. It's impossible.
Maybe not. I have a horse.
No, thank you. There is a doctor. Close. Only as far as the Bienbeau plantation. Great, famous doctor, but he won't come here.
He won't come. What's his name?
I think it's Beauchamp.
Beauchamp? Of course. That's where I've heard the name Bienbeau.
Where are you going?
To the Bienbeau plantation to get the doctor.
Thank you, but it's no use. I've tried.
Don't you worry, Mr. Gottschalk. I'll get him. Where's the plantation?
7 hours down the trace.
Then I'll be back in 2 hours with the doctor. You just tell the baby to hold on till I get back.
here?
I'm looking for Dr. Beauchamp.
No, sir. I can't let nobody see.
Well, you tell him it's Jim Bowie from Opelousas. He'll see me all right.
I got my orders. The doctor's not to be disturbed.
Well, I'll tell him myself.
No, sir. I'm sorry.
Hank? Hank Beauchamp?
Hey! You're a little loud, ain't you?
Yeah, I am when I want to be.
Well, you're in the wrong place, mister. You better go.
Stop it, Dan! Stop it! Oh, so it's you. Are you still persisting about that silly old duck?
Well, miss, you didn't invite me to dinner, so I came along anyway. Any of my duck left?
You're a very rude man.
Maybe, but then it's not exactly polite to kick a man in the pants and steal his bird. At least that's my opinion.
We're not interested in your opinion, sir. Now, I must ask you to leave.
Not till I see the doctor, Miss Bienbeau.
You know who I am.
Yeah, I met Johann Gottschalk.
Oh, so this is another one of Mr. Gottschalk's tricks.
I don't know about tricks, miss, but his wife's going to have a baby, and she's real sick.
Would you believe it, Aunt Priscilla? It's just an excuse for him to stay here on my land.
But if it was an excuse and she was to die, how would you feel then?
I tell you, I don't believe it.
But if you're wrong, you don't care, do you?
Get another doctor. Dr. Beauchamp is here for a rest, and he doesn't wish to be disturbed.
In that case, he doesn't deserve to be called doctor.
Gant, drive this man away.
With pleasure, ma'am. Come on.
Hey, that's my game you're playing there,
Your horse
mister.
is this way.
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
What's going on here? Stop that.
Be with you in a minute, Hank.
Jim!
Now, look, you keep pulling a knife and someone's going to get hurt. You most likely. Now, go on, get out of here. Go on, get out. Hello, Hank.
Jim, how are you?
Nice to see you.
I'm terribly sorry, Dr. Beauchamp. I didn't know you knew this man.
Well, it's about time you did. This is Jim Bowie from Opelousas. His family and I are old friends.
We've met, Hank.
Jim, what's all this about?
Well, there's a lady up the trace away who's going to have a baby, and she's mighty sick. When I heard you were here, I came for help.
Surely you can get another doctor.
There's none close enough, miss.
But what about my guest?
Miss Priscilla's right, Jim. It would be a little inconvenient for me to get away right now. After all, the party is in my honor.
I thought you doctors took an oath that your profession would come first. Since when's it been inconvenient to save a life, Hank?
I'm sorry, Miss Priscilla. After all, I am a doctor, and Mr. Bowie had to remind me of it. It's been a long time since I delivered a baby, Jim. I may not remember how.
It'll come back to you.
May I borrow a horse?
Of course. James?
You know, Miss Regina, a woman would be a great help, too.
Yes, she would.
You don't expect me to go there.
You're a woman, aren't you?
She'd be a great help, Regina.
Or do you belong in buckskin?
My horse, too, James.
Mr. Gottschalk, here's the doctor.
Doctor.
How do you do, sir?
How? Katerina. Doctor, a great famous doctor. He'll be all right now. Sit down, doctor.
Thank you.
Sit down, please. I didn't think you can do it, Mr. Bowie.
I told you.
Miss Bienbeau.
She's come to help, too.
Did you hear that, Katerina? She's here to help.
Danke. It is a comfort to have a woman.
Has there been much pain?
Much pain. It does not let up.
Mm-hmm. Well, the labor's started. I don't think it'll be long now. We'd better get ready.
Well, you'll have to tell me what to do, Doctor.
Well, I think we should have a screen of some sort up here, and then I'd like some hot water and some towels.
Right.
Thank you.
Mr. Gottschalk, get a blanket and put it across here.
Yeah. Yo!
Mr. Bowie, you get some hot water. And keep the fire up because we mustn't let the room get cold now.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll take it.
No, I'll take it.
No, I'll take it. You take it.
Oh, here, I'll take that. Will you men go and sit down someplace? This is a woman's job.
Yes, ma'am. Oh!
You take it.
No, you take it.
Why does it take so long?
I don't know, Johann. I never had one.
Here, take this flannel and warm it.
I'll take it. I'll have to do something.
Sit down, Miss Regina. You like a cup of coffee?
No, thank you. I'll be quite all right. Why are you staying here, Mr. Bowie? You don't seem to be helping much.
Sure I am. I'm the Indian medicine man. I'm protecting her from evil spirits.
Meaning me?
Could be.
I can't stand much more of this.
Another cup won't hurt you.
The coffee, the waiting.
Go outside and take a walk.
Can't. My legs wobble.
They do.
Oh. Oh.
Oops. There we are. You look after her, Johann.
What happened? Oh, what was it?
It was a boy.
Oh, a lot of help I was.
Are you sure it's a boy?
You'll have plenty of chances to make sure for yourself, Johann. Here.
Katrina?
A little trouble. No, the doctor's still with her. You all right, Miss Regina?
Yes, I'm quite all right.
Well, the sun's up. It's been a long night.
The longest in my life. Please, God, I don't want to lose her. I can't.
He's a good doctor, Johann. Johann, the cabin's on fire.
The cabin is on fire.
Oh, no. I forgot about Gant.
You said to burn me out.
Are those your men out there?
I didn't mean
I might have known. Johann, you cover me.
Please.
You folks stand back.
I can't see anything.
Just fire toward the wagon when I go. You ready?
All right. Take care of this.
No! No, no! Why not? You're gonna kill us? No! All right. Get on your feet. Come on, get up!
Why, Miss Regina, what are you doing here?
Never mind, Dan. Just clear out of here. You go as far and as fast as you can, and don't you ever come back.
But you said...
Miss Regina, he was just carrying out your orders, wasn't he?
That's right. It was her idea.
Believe me, I'm sorry.
But you were helping my wife and then do a thing like that? Why? I don't understand.
I said I was sorry. I never intended for Gant to go through with it.
Well, if it was a bluff, it was a dangerous one. You almost got caught in your own trap.
I said I was sorry. What do you want me to do? Get on my knees and beg you to forgive me? I'm not asking for forgiveness. I don't deserve it. You can stay on the land, Mr. Gottschalk. I'll give you title to it if you'll stay.
You mean the land? I don't know what to say.
Mr. Gottschalk, Jim.
You got your orders. Get going.
Your wife's over the worst, Mr. Gottschalk. I think she's going to be all right.
I am ashamed, Doctor. I have no money to pay you right now, but I like to say what I say to Miss Regina and Mr. Bowie. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Now, Johann, just do me one favor.
Anything you say, Mr. Bowie?
Call him Jim. Well, this is where I say goodbye.
Oh, must you? I'll be needing a new overseer soon, and I thought that...
No,
maybe...
I wouldn't be much good as your overseer. I've been spending too much time around the boss.
You wouldn't find me complaining.
Well, that's tempting. I guess this is where I say goodbye. Goodbye, Regina, for now. Goodbye, Hank.
Bye, Jim. Say hello to your mother and reason.
Yes, I'll do that.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah?
I thought you might just like to know there were 2 bullets in that duck.
Then I owe you an apology. You're quite a woman, Regina. Yes, ma'am. Quite a woman.
And here's the star of our show, Scott Forbes.
Hello, everyone. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. And we'll be with us again next week for another exciting adventure in the life of Jim Bowie.
Adventure in man. Adventure in man. Jim Bowie. He roamed the wilderness unafraid, from Natchez to Rio Grande. With all the might of his gleaming blade, he fought for the rights of man. Jim Bowie, Jim Bowie, he was a bold adventuring man. Jim Bowie, battled for right with a powerful hand. His blade was tempered and so was he. Indestructible steel was he. Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventuring man. Jim Bowie, he was a bold adventuring man. Jim Bowie, battled for right with a powerful hand. His blade was tempered and so was he. Indestructible steel was he. Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventuring man.
While today Americans acclaim Thomas Jefferson's foresight in adding the vast lands of Louisiana to our nation, the decades that followed the purchase were troublous. Animosities died slowly. Latin blood boiled at real or fancied provocation. But nothing was troubling Jim Bowie. He was heading for Shreveport on a red-hot land speculation, with nothing on his mind but pleasant things.
Howdy. Is the sheriff in? Where is he? Oh, thank you.
And put me in a nice piece of lean bacon, about 2 pounds, 5 pounds a meal.
Is there an ugly old alligator in here by the name of Carson Singletary?
Now, that's going to be an old rooster with the name of Jim Bowie.
How are you, boy? How are you? Well, you're not getting any prettier, are you?
Oh, I don't know about that. Hey, I want you to meet the folks here, Mr. and Mrs. Nelson. They own the store. This is Jim Bowie from Opelousas.
Hi, sir.
Howdy, Mr. Bowie. Hey, you're bleeding a little there.
Oh, it's just a little scratch.
How come?
I stopped to look at a dead man.
Where?
Up the road, 7-8 miles. Man with a red beard? That's right, big man with a red beard.
That'll be Mal McDonald.
Yeah?
His horse come home last night. His boys have been looking for him ever since.
Oh?
How was he dead?
Knife in the back. This was beside the body.
Let me see that. Society de Tricolore.
Just like on Quinby's.
Yeah, same sign, same silk, knife in the back. Same thing happened to Ed Quimby about 6 weeks ago. It's got to be a Cajun.
Why?
Well, it's French, ain't it? And then there was a lot of barefoot prints all around Ed Quimby's body. Looked like a big Cajun kid. Was there any barefoot prints around McDonald's body?
I didn't stop to look. That's mighty slim evidence, Cars.
Well, that's enough to stir up a heap of trouble. There's already a lot of bad feeling against the Cajuns here, and this is just going to make it a lot worse. Oh, why can't people understand each other? Now I got to go and break the news to Miss McDonald.
Mr. Nelson, I wonder if I could trouble you for a little hot water. I think I ought to wash this off.
Well, let Sarah do it for you, Mr. Bowie. She's real handy at that. Take him in the back room.
Very kind. Howdy.
First.
I'll trade.
Powder,
Howdy.
lead for shot,
Yes.
salt, flour, pepper,
Yeah.
traps,
even with this. Look like pearls. They are pearls from mussels in the river. They're for the Paris trade. All right.
Yeah.
And $3.
$8.
No. How'd Miss McDonald take it, Carson?
Nell, she took on something fierce.
Yeah. You better go over there, Sarah. Maybe you can help out some way.
It ain't no use. Nothing to do but for her to go up there with the boys to fetch the body back. You said 8 miles, Jim?
Yeah, about.
Well, I won't be back for 2 or 3 hours, but there sure is going to be trouble. Them boys are out to kill somebody, and they will, too, if they catch them.
Carson, let me have a look at that piece of silk I found.
Yeah.
You saw that Cajun boy with the Indian girl?
Yeah?
I just saw Mr. Nelson some pearls.
Muscle pearls, little ones.
Had them wrapped up in this red silk. Had 2 more pearls and a piece of blue silk. Red, white, and blue. Colors of the flag.
Flag of America?
Well, the flag of France. Tricolor. Société du Tricolore.
And he was barefooted, too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, wait a minute, Carson. That's not enough evidence. It's just an idea.
Well, it's enough for me.
Thanks for the court plaster, Miss Nelson.
Wait a minute there, boy. I want to ask you some questions.
What about?
About a murder.
He did not do it.
No? Well, then where'd you get this piece of silk at? Well, where'd you get it? You won't answer, huh? Well, you better come along with me to
He
jail.
did not do it. He only...
Be quiet!
You only what, son? You better come to jail.
Fella. All right, young fella. Calm down now.
Who is this wildcat, your sister?
Well, from the fight she just put up, she's either his mother or his wife.
I am his wife.
Come on, son. You better come with me.
Go home, Justine.
Son, them was your barefoot prints up around Ed Quimby about 6 weeks ago, wasn't they?
Talkative young fella, ain't he?
Well, then you take a crack at him. I can't do nothing with him.
Not me. I'm not the sheriff.
No. Now, listen, you dumb, stupid, stubborn mule, you. Do you want to save your neck or don't you? Do you want to hang? Well, if you don't, you better say something.
Cars, he told you his name.
My name is Jérôme Géventin.
Oh, I know that, and that's a very pretty name.
Probably named after Napoleon's brother.
Yes, monsieur.
Look, I don't care if he's named after Tecumseh's uncle. Why won't he talk?
Well, maybe he's protecting someone.
Is that it? You're protecting somebody? Well, I wish you was.
Wish I was what?
The sheriff. Because now I got to take this silver-tongued orator cleaned up to Champlain. I got enough trouble here.
Why Champlain?
Because that's where the judges are sitting. That's the county seat. Hey, you could take them up there for me. I'll make you deputy sheriff.
I'm on my way to Shreveport.
I know Oh, but it won't be out of your way now. You can drop him off and leave the horse there, and you go on about your business. I'd do the same thing for you, Jim.
Maybe it'd be simpler to hang him here.
No, he's got to be tried first, don't he?
Maybe not. Look at this.
Holy! Look at that rope. Why, are they fixing to hang that boy?
Let's have him, Sheriff. Give us that boy. Bring him out or we'll come in and get him.
Oh,
Don't let them kill him, monsieur.
No one's going to hang you, son.
well, I don't want to shoot them boys.
It's my wife, monsieur. She would be alone. She is only 16.
Sit down, Jerome. What's the matter? You scared of that thing? All right, Cars, put a star in me. I'll take it.
Hey, what's this all about?
He never knifed anybody. He doesn't even know how to hold a knife, let alone throw one.
And you'll take him? You really will?
Give me the key. It's just handcuffs.
Yes, sir. Boy, I sure am obliged to you. Got to swear you in.
Shoot.
You solemnly swear...
Wait a minute. Gonna have to raise my right arm?
I forgot all about that. That's a big thing. You solemnly swear to uphold the law and defend the Constitution of the United States, so help you God?
I do.
You're a sheriff.
Where's my star?
But I haven't got a star. The only one I...
well, in that
Oh,
case-
wait a minute. Here. Take mine.
Well, now, look at this. I'm a sheriff.
No, you're a deputy sheriff.
Put the key to your handcuffs in this pocket. You remind me if I forget where it is, will you?
Oh, you old rooster, you never will change, will you? Here, whoop! Take this.
Oh, I'll take my rifle.
No, a deputy needs both hands free. Take this. All right, let's go out and face some people now.
Turn him over peaceful, Sheriff.
Now, just a minute, John. Folks, there's a couple of horses tied off over there. This boy's going to mount one of them and ride up the river to Champlain in the custody of Jim Bowie here, deputy sheriff, who's going to make certain that guilty or not, he gets a fair trial. Now, just a minute, Miss McDonald. I'm sorry for your loss, I really am, but we got a way of running things in this country, and that's the way we're going to run them.
Oh, no, you don't. We want that murderer.
You bet. We want that murderer.
Wait a minute. You're all Americans, aren't you?
We all are. All Americans.
Some of you men may have fought with Andy Jackson. Some of you even with George Washington. What were you fighting for? To hold on to your independence, wasn't it? To hold on to your rights. Well, that's what this boy's going to get, his rights. It's American justice. He's going to get a fair trial. If the jury finds that he's guilty, he'll hang. If the jury finds that he's not guilty, he won't hang. Now, I'm going to put him on that horse and take him to Champlain. And if you want to stop me, you're welcome to try. Come on, son.
He's going to hang now.
You cover me, Carson. Come on, boy, let's get going. Wait a minute, Jerome. This way.
Well, one can go this way, monsieur, to Champlain.
Sure you can, but it's a lot longer. Come on.
Don't, monsieur, please.
Well, we have to call the ferry, don't we?
No. He is sleeping, the ferryman.
We'll wake him up. We're not going to swim it.
Yes, we can swim it, monsieur. Further down, for nothing.
Look, I'm not that poor. Why don't you want me to ring it?
Because...
Yeah?
Ring it, monsieur.
No. Why don't you want me to? Tell me.
This is the ferry of my father, monsieur. That is my house across the river.
Oh.
Well, it was my house until...
Until what?
Until I got married and got a house of my own.
So now you don't want your folks to see you wearing handcuffs. Is that it?
Yes, monsieur. I didn't kill those men, monsieur. I didn't kill them.
Who did kill him?
I don't know. Father, no! Justine, you shot him?
Oui, come, the canoe.
No, wait. He lives. The key.
I will take you into the bayou. There no one will find us.
No, Justine, I cannot.
Why not?
They would have hung me back there in the village. He fought for me.
He's taking you to prison.
No, to court, to be tried.
They will try you and then hang you. Come.
No. We will take him to my mother. In the canoe. Maman, it is I, Jérôme.
Jérôme?
Enter, Justine.
We must help him. He has been shot.
If your father finds him here, he will...
Where is father?
At a meeting with his société, but he will return.
Then we must hurry. The bullet, get it out.
How?
I don't know. A needle, a crochet needle, a knife, anything. Try, Mama.
Who shot him, Jérôme?
Justine. He is a sheriff, a deputy. She did not understand. She was trying to save me. He is a good man. He was kind to me. He was taking me to Champlain to be tried for murder.
Murder? You did no murder? Did you?
An American was murdered yesterday. I have been charged with it. And with another 6 weeks ago. On their bodies was found the same sign. Société du Tricolore.
Société.
They would have killed me, the friends of the dead man. But he saved me. Saved my life. Now we must save his. Please, Mama.
Who are you?
Justine.
Jérôme's Indian girl.
I am his wife.
His broomstick wife.
I am not his broomstick wife. We were married by a priest.
Where is Jérôme? Where is he? Where?
I am here, Father.
Yes, you are. I warned you not to come here. I told you I would kill you if you came here.
I know.
And yet, you came?
I had to, Father.
Then I will have to kill you.
Jacques, stop! Are you mad?
He tore up the flag my emperor gave me.
But he was angry, Jacques.
He tore up the tricolor.
But you drove him to it. With your société, with your senseless hatreds, with your murder.
The men I killed were our enemies. They have stolen our country.
But this is our country. Louisiana, and your emperor sold it.
His enemies sold it. He would never sell it.
But it is sold. It's done. It's past long ago. You are here, not in Austerlitz or Waterloo. You are in the land of the Americans. I am an American. Can't you understand that?
You are a Frenchman living on French soil.
When I hid the body of Mr. Quimby, the dead American you murdered, I realized what I was. That's why I tore up your tricolor. And I'd do it again if...
Who's that? Who are you?
My name's Jim Bowie.
Bowie. An American. You brought him here to my house.
Yes.
Then we will fight. He for his country and I for mine.
No, he cannot. He is too weak, can't you see?
Then you will fight and die as I warned you.
No, Jacques.
Defend yourself.
I do not want to fight you.
On guard! My parents came here from Nova Scotia. Here I met my wife, and here our son was born. He's a fine boy, my son. You should meet him.
Father, I am your son.
I was a boy myself when I came to fight for the Emperor.
Father, you're in America.
A brave soldier, he called me. The Emperor himself. Who is that brave, bronzed soldier, he said. He said that to my captain.
Father, you told us.
Will such a brave soldier be deported from New France? Be driven out like his father was from Acadia? Our days here are numbered. In New Orleans are the ships to take us.
There are no ships to take us, Father. The Americans do not want to drive us out.
Drive us out? They will never drive us out. Now die for France.
Please, Father.
Vive la
You had to do it, Justine. It's all right.
She didn't kill him.
I shot him.
Look. Will you look at this? A rifle bullet. Just dug it out of the mantle. You did not shoot him, you understand?
I didn't? No, Justine, you didn't. Jerome, will you go for the priest?
Yes, Mama. But I am still his prisoner.
That's all over, boy. I'll take care of it in Champlain. Go on now, take our horses.
I'm ready now, monsieur.
For what?
To go with you to prison.
Why?
I killed my husband.
No, you did not. My bullet killed him. Will you get that in your head, ma'am?
Your arm, sir. You could barely lift the pistol.
Your bullet missed. Mine was the one that hit him. I'll explain it to the judge in Champlain. Ma'am, if you'll forgive me for saying so, I don't think the man I shot was your husband. I mean, the man you married had changed into something entirely different. And in any case, my bullet killed him.
Yes, monsieur. I understand. I also understand why my son admires you. You are a good man, monsieur.
And here's the star of our show, Scott Forbes.
Hello, everyone. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. And we'll be with us again next week for another exciting adventure in the life of Jim Bowie.
Adventure in man, Jim Bowie, Jim Bowie. He roamed the wilderness unafraid from Natchez to Rio Grande. With all the might of his gleaming blade, he fought for the rights of man. Jim Bowie, he was a bold adventuring man. Jim Bowie, battled for right with a powerful hand. His blade was tempered and so was he. Indestructible steel was he. Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventuring man.